Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. For those of you who are new, please subscribe. I am only a little bit over 100 people away from 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to get to 1,000. If you subscribe, thank you so much. For everybody else who's already subscribed, everybody else who's already my viewer, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much. I really love your comments. Every time I see a comment that says, wow, this is what's going on with me, it's so much, I have so much clarity now, thank you, that kind of stuff, it really is fulfilling. So please leave me a comment. Please like, share. All of that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. For those of you who are new, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story based on superhero twin flames. It is based on my life and my twin flames' life. These are my characters. This is Luna, and this is Sunshine. Don't call him Sunshine. He hates that. Call him Sunny. I just finished reading this one, book one, out loud live on Facebook. I've uploaded all of those videos here for everyone here on YouTube to enjoy. If you have already watched / listened to those videos, don't worry, book two is already published. I won't be reading this out loud, but if you would like to purchase book two and book one, all the links for that are in the description box below. That's MMA Octagon. These are really great quality books. They're from Amazon, and they're only $15.99. If you are an Amazon Prime customer, the shipping is free. So check them out. And thank you to everyone who already has. So this is February, the month of love, and I have decided to ask goddesses of love for these messages, for your messages this month. This week, I'm doing Isis. I'm asking Isis for the messages here. I've got this awesome image of her from the Ascended Masters deck. This is one of my very favorite images of her. She looks so strong, so beautiful. So this picture embodies how I see her. And then I have this other one here from the Keepers of the Light. This is a more Elizabeth Taylor looking depiction of Isis. They're both really, really beautiful. And so today I'll also be using her oracle deck, where I'm only going to take one card because I have to read from the book. They're very deep. Okay, so I'm going to do the reading. If you've been with me from the beginning, you'll notice that these are the first deck of cards that I was using. This is the Thoth deck, and they're, Thoth was Egyptian as well, and this is the deck that Isis wanted to use. I've always got my lovely Isis right here. And I've got my rainbow pyramid organite over here. So, all right. And I brought my rose quartz heart back, for love month. Alrighty. Now, let's get started. As a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. And I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you created for yourself before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life. Once learned, those lessons raise the vibration of your soul. So what we're dealing with here is a kind of destiny, but not really, because nothing's written in stone. Free will can change everything. So let's get started. All right, so at the heart of everything for you at this time, Libra, you've got the 9 of Wands. Okay, and in this particular deck, there are no reversed meanings. This just means that this energy is not fully manifested at this time. It's there, but it's not in full force, okay? Now, Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You can see Sagittarius right there, and then here we have the Sun, which is very Leo. This is fire energy, energy itself, okay? This is, now, if this says strength, because this represents, these 9 wands represent a battle, okay? You've been battling. You've been dealing with some sort of battle, war, conflict, okay? This can, these arrows, I'm getting an image of these arrows actually hitting you in the heart. Okay, so your heart has been broken and you've been battling and battling. And now the 10 is the completion. All right, so at a 9 here, you're almost to completion. It's like, this is the card where you have one battle left to go. This is wounded warrior energy, where you're like, yeah, I've won all these battles. I fought all these battles. I'm still standing. And if you push me, I've got enough strength to muster to fight that one last battle. So you may be feeling defensive. You might be exhausted from some sort of conflict that you've been dealing with that's obviously been very passionate as well. Okay, this could have something to do with your love life. Now, this is the energy that is directly affecting, is affected by, or a product of what is at the heart of everything. And this is the Hanged Man. This is a major arcana card. These are always read right side up when they're crossing. So this is this has the element of sacrifice to it. You've made some sort of sacrifice here to get a new perspective on this battle. I know that you feel like you've got like one last battle to go through, and what you're doing here is I think what you're doing is you're trying to figure out how this is going to work. This is, now Libras, you are air energy, you're very intellect and logic and balanced based people. Okay, I know, I'm a Libra myself. All right, so this self-sacrifice is you saying, okay, I've got to take a step back from this battle. And I have got to get a new perspective on it, because what I've been doing is just been fighting and fighting and fighting. And if I'm going to come out of this next battle okay, I had better think about it. I had better ask Spirit for help here. And this is meditation. Now, see, the Hanged Man hangs himself upside down to get a new perspective, which brings him enlightenment, okay? And this is also a period of standstill. Your life in suspension, okay? You're in kind of like in suspense. When is this next battle going to happen? Your life is standing still, just waiting for this last battle that will, when you're done, oops, sorry about that. You will rise from the darkness up to the sunlight, because once this hits 10 of Wands, you can drop this heavy burden this fight that has been such a heavy burden. And so because this card is upside down, this energy of the last fight, the last battle, is not really here yet, okay? So you're kind of in a state of limbo and still trying to get some sort of enlightenment out of it. But you're having a hard time here, because this is what is at the root of it all, of this battle and limbo situation that you have here. This is your own energy. This is also Gemini here. Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, and of course you, Libra. Now this is, in other decks, you'll see somebody tied up, but whenever I see this card, it just looks like a series of steps. What was that? Oh, I had a little thing fell off of my desk here. Yeah, okay, so this is fear. This is my deer in the headlights card, but this is showing me that there's some steps that you need to take. Okay, this looks like a ladder, and you're in fear. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you step on one of these rungs here of the ladder, if it's going to cut you. You don't quite trust it. I mean, I wouldn't want to step onto a ladder that has sharp blades. So you are just staying still. Okay? There's you just don't know what to do. And you're trying to get that answer through the Hanged Man. You're looking for that enlightenment. You need the enlightenment on what to do next. But I feel like it's not coming to you, and you may be out of your element because that's what's causing this fear. You know, and also the name of this card is interference. So something has been interfering here with your life. And what has that been? That has been this series of battles. Okay? You've had to fight so much that you really are already exhausted here, Libra. This interference has really taken a toll, and now you're afraid to take another step because it could hurt you. Now the next energy that we read is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. This is another Sagittarian energy. As I pointed out, we have Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius here on the Nine of Wands. This is the major arcana card for Sagittarius, so this could represent a Sagittarius who is moving out of your life at this time. If there is no Sagittarius in your life moving out of it, this is you feeling balanced. And this could be both, okay? This is I call this the Grand Alchemy of Life card. This is where you are your own individual twin flame, where all your masculine, say this white side is your masculine and this dark side is your feminine. This is balance. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them. Once they balance those energies within themselves and they become their own individual twin flame, that's when a counterpart comes in. But right now, you're not feeling this balance right now. You've been knocked off of balance, which is something that's really hard for Libras to deal with. We're all about balance. We're all about staying balanced. And this is why we meditate and think so much and stay in our heads and do nothing until we know what the right thing is to do. Okay? So, yeah, this is moderation. In other decks, this is called temperance. Okay? But this is knowing when there's too little or too much of something in your life and then balancing it out accordingly. So this is just really telling me you're out of balance right now. But because this is a major arcana card, you're supposed to feel this being off balance right now. Okay? You will learn from being out of balance at this time. Okay? It's taking time apparently because, well, okay, for me as a reader, these two cards here are future cards. And here we have the Knight of Discs. Now, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It is the slowest vibrating of the elements. That's why the Knight of Discs is the slowest mover. Look at his horse. It looks like he's just kind of grazing. The knight looks like he's looking off into the distance, kind of making sure he knows where he's going, because that's what he does. he is the one knight that will end up being king, because this is a very meticulous knight. He does everything, he takes his time because he does everything correctly. This is what a lot of Libras do. You want to take this last step, you want to climb this ladder, but you want to know how to do it. You want to fight this last battle, but you want to know how it can best be done. And when you do find out, you will be doing it slowly, meticulously. You want this knight to bring in this ace of discs. His shield is representative of the ace of discs, which is the divine seed to be planted, a new earthly life. And okay, that's enough for this guy here. He's a bringer of change. Virgo as well. This is Virgo energy. Now, here we have the next future card. This is the Eight of Discs in reverse. So this energy is not fully manifested. It is beginning to manifest. Again, Virgo energy, strong Virgo energy here. Strong Sagittarius, strong Virgo at this point, okay? And this is the second time the sun is mentioned. This is the symbol for the sun. This is, now this says prudence, okay? So this is you watching your money. This is you learning a new skill or trade, perhaps. And this is also you working hard at it. This has not fully manifested yet. So I feel like when this card flips, okay, and becomes fully manifested, that will happen after you get this enlightenment. Once you understand what your next step is, this card will flip and you will begin to work diligently towards your goal, and that is when the Knight will come into effect. You will begin your journey again. It's like you're taking a break. Okay? See what I'm saying? Okay, so you just really need to understand what's coming next. Now, here is your hope card, the Five of Wands. Okay, now this says strife, this is conflict. But what I get for this as a hope card is that you're hoping that this whole conflict that you're already going through will turn out to be constructive. Okay, this card, this represents things like sparring. I always say that this is like sparring, because what it is it is a battle, but it's not because of beef or anything that they have. They're just trying to hone their skills so that when these fighters are done, they're better at what they are trying to do, right? So you're hoping that this conflict that you're going through right now, this battle that is, you got one last battle to go here. You're hoping that when it's all over, you'll have learned. You'll have learned that it will be constructive. You'll bring in something of value into your life, okay? And that everyone, because both of the people sparring benefit from the sparring, so you're hoping that everyone benefits from the outcome of this battle that you've been going through. Now, here is your environment or your state of being. This is the Queen of Cups energy. She is right side up. This is fully manifested energy. And that reminds me, so is this. So I have a feeling that this will happen. This will be constructive because this is right side up. This energy is fully manifested. Okay? Let's just put that one back. And now the Queen of Cups. Now Now, all the queens in this deck, there's no kings, so all the queens are the masters, but what I'm getting mostly from this, more than you mastering your emotions, which I think you have because she's here, but you are definitely reflecting, okay? You were reflecting on your heart, on what you want out of life, what brings you joy, what brings you loving feelings, what is a happy life to you? What do you want out of this? Okay, once you learn how to take this next step, what do you want this Ace of Discs to be when this night finally comes in? Cups is emotion, love, but it's also intuition. So I feel like you're not just reflecting, you're also searching your intuition for what you should do, because this is part of enlightenment. Enlightenment isn't just logic and facts. It's learning to trust your intuition as well. Now here is your fear card. Okay, now I feel, now this is yet another night here, your second night. This is the night of your element, air. This is the Gemini energy. Here is another bringer of change. Like nights are always bringers of change. So I think that you're afraid of moving too quickly, which is pretty obvious here with these two cards. You do not want to move so quick that you cut your foot on these swords. Okay? You don't want to move so quick that there's things like any part of the battle becomes unfair or sharp or aggressive or just, rude. You want to stay in a more, you want to be balanced. Okay? This knight moves too fast. Okay, he moves too fast. He's got he doesn't finish what he begins. He rushes in to battle. This is what he's doing. He's rushing into battle. So you don't want to do that. And notice how this card is right upside down too. So this fear is not even fully manifested, okay? Because you're not going to. You're not going to move so fast that you screw up or miss something or don't finish what you've begun, okay? Now, here is the energy that is the outcome, the potential outcome, and I say that because free will changes everything. Now, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's not fully manifested just yet, but this is a 10, okay? This is the ending. This is 10. And like I was saying here, you've got this 9. You've got one battle left to go. These are both upside down because this last battle is just now beginning to manifest, but it hasn't yet. But when it does, the wheel will turn in your favor, and what is your actual destiny will occur. And so you're like, destiny? What do you mean? I thought you just said that, free will is, well, yeah, I could decide to just go ahead and start trying to climb this ladder, and I don't care if I cut my feet, and then this won't turn. You see what I'm saying? So there is some sort of destiny that your intuition knows is there. Okay? And notice how this card is right side up, which means that you had already achieved this individual twin flame energy. Okay? This energy can always come back in. All right, so that's to remind you that you've already been this energy, and it will come back in once this is over, once you have your fortune comes in. Okay, this is you could call it good luck. This is like really good energy, positive energy, destiny, riches, fortune, fame. There's something that you know is your fate because you wrote it into your divine blueprint as the focal point, perhaps, of your life, or one of them. This is a major, major accomplishment that you know is there intuitively. And that's why you're going to do everything right. And when you do, here is another night. You've got 3 out of 4 nights here. Okay? And so this night and this night are a lot alike in that they both have a lot of energy. They move very quickly. Okay? So here, he's kind of a clumsy quickly. Okay? He goes too fast. He makes mistakes. He's just ready to go to war. He's air energy. This is passionate energy. Okay? So it's like when you finally understand what this is, and you move forward as this knight, okay, and you do everything right, you do everything meticulously like you're supposed to here, and you arrive to the place where you can finally plant this seed, then I feel like you are just going to be so passionate about life at that point. This is the energy of this knight. He is energy. He is excited about being alive. He is like a strong-minded, nonconformist person. This also indicates travel. All nights are movement, okay? So when we began here with this limbo, and then we start with slow movement, we're afraid of too fast movement, but once it's finally realized how to move forward, you're going to move forward with joy, with the energy for it all, okay? You're going to dash towards it. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to ask Isis for her oracle card. Let's just get these. These are so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love them so much. Just one more time. Okay. Isis, what would you like to tell our Libras? What else would you like to tell Libra? Gosh, these are large cards. Oh. Okay, well, that's too many, so I'm going to take the top one. Be sitting here for hours and hours. Okay, so we got ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Wow, that's so nice. Ancient power mysteries. Okay, ancient power mysteries. Hold it up to you. Wow, the rattle. I think, is that the rattle? Oh, I thought she was holding the rattle right there. That might be a chalice. No, it looked like the rattle to me, but okay. Alrighty, just hold that up for you to check it out as I read. Okay. The rattle of Isis, the sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? Its vibration reaches through your crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is the time when words and music will become increasingly important on your spiritual path and healing journey. When the Lady Isis initiates a beloved into her ancient mysteries, life can become quite interesting. An initiate of Isis does not just learn new ideas as a student, but is thrown into the experience of the mysteries in real day-to-day living, so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and then utilized in service to help the lives of others too, so that one day all beings will be healed and whole, according to the will of the Divine Feminine. The rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound healing and creation through vibration. If we listen carefully with our inner ear, we can hear the sounds of the universe alive. We can sense and hear with our inner ear the movement of planets, the beating of the heart of Mother Earth, and the music of the goddess, guiding us through sound, helping our souls to dance and move, and our lives to heal. You are guided, I'm going to turn the page here, you are guided to use words that reflect the experience you would like to create in your life. Hold on. Like to create in your life. See, this is what you're trying to create in your life here, okay? It may involve shifting how you speak, for example, rather than focusing on struggle or what is not working, focusing on the signs of life and healing that you experience. This may also include using chant, incantation, and prayer. It may also involve singing or playing a musical instrument, or using sound for healing through the voice or another instrument such as crystal bowls, rattles, keyboard, or string or wood instruments, and letting the sound move you. You may use this healing for yourself, but if you are a healer, this oracle can guide you to explore this in your healing with others. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, and in what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically also. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Is it acknowledgement of freedom, respect, and love for others? Do you use your powerful speech and with wisdom and kindness? In order to help you master the ancient mysteries of the system, use your beautiful voice with spiritual responsibility and wisdom. You also need to acknowledge where you have used your power to manipulate others to get your own way, or failed to be respectful. Forgive yourself aloud and ask for forgiveness in person or spiritually if doing so in person is not possible or appropriate. Often initiates don't realize where they are not conscious until thrown into initiation, which helps us become more aware and grow. It can be confronting to become aware of issues that need healing within us that we had no prior awareness of, and it can be tempting to criticize or judge ourselves. Choose not to do so. Be kind to yourself. We are all learning. Allow Lady Isis to help you find your way through to wise use of the power of sound. What you will learn through the initiation of the system is an understanding that your words are powerful and create resonances. You will become able to create divine sound through music and speech for clearing, creating, and manifestation. As you do so, your power to generate consciously cultivated higher frequencies will grow, and you will feel more masterful in managing your moods and the energy of your environment. You can manage karmic responsibility for what you create through the spiritual intention to be of service and healing. Then all will benefit from your growth. Remember, just as your body may naturally wish to dance when you hear a wonderful piece of music with your physical ears, so too when the inner ear of the soul hears the cosmic tune of the Divine Mother urging growth, healing, and greater joy, the soul wishes to move and our lives change. If this is happening for you already and you are feeling the onset of perhaps quite deep upheaval and change, know that it is a part of your initiation into the ancient power mysteries and your soul is dancing. Trust in the flow. Work with your words to bring yourself into alignment with your soul, remembering that the soul resonates with love, bliss, abundance, peace, joy, and connection with all that is. Focus on these kinds of energies, and your words will help you align with your soul and genuinely feel the peace beneath the changes you're experiencing in your life. Okay, so yeah, this is like she's saying about changes. You've got 3 nights. You're going through a big change. This battle that you're dealing with obviously has to do with words and relationships. The balance in your life, yeah, you've had that before. This is as a author, this is speaking to me about using my voice. So what part of you, I am also a singer, so that really just wraps up the whole thing. You know that you got to focus on how to heal everyone. This is what you want. You want this battle to be constructive. You want to heal everyone, both of the people who are in the strife, not just you. So, okay, well, this is getting a little long now. Holy moly. How much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 out of 10 cards means that you have got all of this. It's all up to you. You've got almost all of the control, and where you don't, it's just showing you where you're supposed to be. You're doing this hangman thing like you're supposed to. This, you're out of balance, but you can achieve this again. And this, you know that your destiny is coming and that it's going to not just help you, but everyone else. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you at this time. See you next time.